long story, which mm, which go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you. I was talking at the same time. Right. Yeah, I think they're saying they're really pushing that it's going to be new and you know versatile, and I'm really interested to see like how cameos play a big part of this. So anyway, we are live. Welcome back, everybody. It's X24, and of course we have the one and only James, and this is technically the second episode of Enter the 24 Chambers, but technical difficulties would not allow me to post it to YouTube. But if you do want to check out the official first episode, you can go to Spotify. I'll make sure to drop a link in the description below. But Spotify's mid, so you know how that goes. But so today, James will be my co-host, and right now he's going to tell you what we're doing today. Right. So, um, this is a well, unless you're living under a rock, I'm pretty sure everyone and their mother and grandmother expected this game to get revealed sometime this year. What, even without all the leaks and speculation and stuff, I'm pretty sure we had a good idea that this game was going to get revealed oh my god, sooner rather than later, something around it. It, it's saying that is a lot of stuttering. But before we dive too deep in, I'd like to take one last look at the trailer. So, James, if you want to join the stream, maybe to watch it or watch it on your PC. So, let me. I thought I already had this pulled up, but I guess not. I thought I already had this pulled up, but I guess not. YouTube, please don't take our stream down because we all know you guys love Mortal Kombat, but um, please don't take it down. It's fake blood. I don't have the editing software to worry about editing everything out. Putting a big black screen over the trailer. We're just gonna watch it how it is. Uh, our buddy, uh, the Tater Tot dude, he didn't get taken down. Maybe he did. I don't know. But his video is still up, so please keep this video up. Please and thank you. But uh, I will go ahead and mute, and we will watch the trailer. So I can just mute them. This is lagging to like. Oh, I don't think my Chromebook can handle this, bro. I don't know what's going on. Are you still here? Okay, let me make sure stream's still up. I think it is. Yeah. Um, I really wanted to finish it because I don't think my computer can handle this. But we've seen it. You've seen it. Hopefully not. I'm sorry I couldn't play it today. But James, I'll let you take this one. I've been talking a lot. What are your initial thoughts on the trailer? What was your first reactions? Yeah, I did. Out of but out of all the end of the CGI trailer fatalities, if I had to rank them, this is obvious. This has to be the best, bro. It has to be. I mean, 11. I think it's a good contender with 11, but this one was just. It was like, oh my god. It's like right, and they didn't explode. It looks so amazing, bro. I hope it looks just half as good, at least, bro. Because come on, we are on next gen only, so I don't think older gen or well, really current gen. We're on current gen. I hope the old gen does not hold us back, even though it's not to diss my Switch players. You guys are getting the game as well, which is it'll be damn near if they pull it off somehow. It's either going to be terrible or it's going to be a completely different version of the game. I don't know which one it's going to be. Either way, I think who's losing this one the most is definitely Switch players. I apologize. You guys are definitely just going to get an MK11 too. It's it's going to be bad. Um, if you had anything to add, I didn't mean to cut you off. If you had anything else to add, Right. Uh, okay, let's go ahead and talk about the pre-order. I think I mean, if our other podcast members were here, they would freely state their opinion, but they're not. They're busy or don't want to join. L on them. But uh, me personally, I do have an issue with it. I do think that it's redundant that Shang Tsung is. a pre-order bonus when one, he was just DLC the last game, and he played a big part in the last game's DLC expansion story. And you would think them revealing him in the trailer where he's, I'm not going to say seem like the overall bad, but if you're going back into the Great Kungalot timeline, or I'll spit my thoughts into why I don't think that's the case, but why would you make him a pre-order bonus if he's going to be a main part of the game? They did that with Shao Kahn, and I'm not really understanding that. It's really stupid to me. Mhm. Yeah, I agree. It would have been nice, like we kept saying in the trailer, but as a pre-order bonus, we reveal like Motaro or like Kintaro, or this might be a little bit of a hot take, but I'll even take Goro as another pre-order bonus. But I don't know. It's just the fact. I think we need to stop this. Like, if the character is a main focal point of the story, don't make me pay $5.99 for him because everybody's not going to pre-order this game. I already know that. I know we're going to get a lot of pre-orders, but not everybody's going to pre-order this game. But I can see that why they would pull this card. Maybe in a business perspective, it's like, oh, Shang Tsung, he's a popular character. Boom, you can get him for free if you just pre-order the game. I can see that, but I don't know. There's like you said, there's better options that we could have had. You know, extra character you could have thrown in there. You didn't have to have him to be DLC, and I am gonna call him DLC. A little shot at Cobra. I'm not gonna say he's a part of the base roster when I have to take money out of my wallet and pay for him. Um, that's just that's that's fair. That's true. Oh, like Sonya, right? You're right. Thank God. But speaking of you listing trilogy characters and pre-orders, let's talk about the DLC, potential DLC. Um, MDV has stated his opinions on this. James, let's hear from you first. What are you feeling about what do you feel about the Combat Pack One and include six characters? How many of those do you think will be trilogy? We'll just state your opinion as a whole. Yeah, because I feel like those are all but confirmed. Maybe, but you know how they are. And I just gotta throw in, Combat Kid, maybe Kotal Khan. I don't see Kotal Khan making his base roster. I'm just going to be honest with you. Um, he would be beautiful. Um, I think I think I'm gonna have to agree with you on the two guest characters. Uh, honestly, which leads to the next big thing about Mortal Kombat One, or I'm calling Mortal Kombat 12. You know, 'cause there's already two other games called Mortal Kombat, and them just throwing a one in front of this one does not make it any better. So I think I have a Huh? Say it again, brother. It does. I mean, and the logo, the dragon, it just looks spotless, bro. It looks good. I love it. But I think a lot of MK characters are gonna, start having less and less chances because of what we were talking about at the beginning, cameo fighters. Um, Everyone has iffy opinions on this. It sounds bad, but I, me personally, I don't think it's that bad. I think it could honestly be a good thing because like characters like some of my favorite characters from 3D era because that's what I grew up in. Like Draman, Kai, Darius, Shujinko. I don't expect NRS putting those characters at the forefront over characters like Jax, Jade, or Sonya. They decide to sell those characters for DLC. I don't see them putting 3D era characters over them, especially since like they're not as popular. So you know, no, I think that most of the 3D air characters are going to be cameo fighters, which is honestly sad and disappointing for me to even say. As much as I don't want to, fully say that, because I want to believe that a lot of it's about time that a lot of 3D air characters get some respect. Start to get put at the forefront. But 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 I know a lot of people in the community, especially like us, we're pretty deep MK fans. Um, want to see all these characters. I want to be able to, like, I don't know, go into the lab and I guess learn combos with these characters. I guess, or you know, but that's not going to happen because some angry 13-year old is going to get super angry at the fact that my god, Melina's not in the game. Go kill yourself, Ed Boon. Put her in the game right now. And just start spazzing out and whatever. Welcome our other member of the 24 Chambers, MDV. Would you like to introduce yourself? Oh, all right, bro. Okay, so we were just talking about something I can already tell that you're gonna hate it. Uh, Cameo fighters. Um, trash. Go ahead. 6. Yep. All right. Yeah. From that, I hope not too, because if that's what you're building the game around, then I have all my hype and faith in this game has probably just went out the drain. It's probably going to be another MK11 letdown. Sorry guys, I know. Well, no, see, I feel like everything in MK11 was broken, not in like a broken. Oh, this game is, it's not, it's unfair. It's broken in the case. Well, this game is trash and it's uninteresting and fun. Uh, Yeah, I don't think cameo fighters is the way to like bring people in. I mean, it could be. I don't know. Whenever I hear it, and like read it. I'm like, okay, this is like One versus Capcom 1. If you've never played that game, for those of you who don't know, you get to choose like, well, no, it randomly picks a character for you, which is already garbage, and it's like a main like Thor was like one of those assists, and it would just come in, do like a little attack, pop up on the screen, and then just leave. I mean, that's fine, I guess, but I don't know who would want to sink all their money into, oh, they do one little attack. So exciting, you know. I mean, it I mean, if they can find a way to make it interesting, I'm all for it. But I can't see, and like you said, anything past the MK11 Tower, which it's all I can think about. That and Marvel vs. Capcom 1 is all that's like drawing to my attention. I'll be fair, you know. Yeah, yeah. And I think everyone in the community can agree that like we're iffy on this. Like me personally, I'm like I'm giving it a chance from a gameplay aspect because like who knows, it could like like I said, bro, we I gotta see what the gameplay looks like first before we can even fully judge it. But I can understand why people have their concerns. I know MBV, you have your you know put it into your words. I'm not gonna talk for you. I agree with that. That's a good statement. That's a good statement. Yeah. Yeah. Please God. I can already see it at launch. Like if they put like I don't know, give me an upskirt like Kai. If they throw Kai in there, like he's got that little fire bubble that just pops an opponent up. Somebody's gonna start complaining. That's gonna be broken. It's just I exactly exactly. It's more work for casuals to have to do. Or maybe it's casual for me. I don't know. We don't know yet. We don't know what like on paper it sounds like a okay to terrible idea. Like MDV said, it's gonna make or break the game. I think because it could possibly hinder the roster size, which I know like people like us we complain about already because it's so small and limited by the time at launch. It's like you know, but it could add more depth to characters, I guess. Or I think it's already confirmed basically because uh, there's this one Ed Boon tweet. Like, remember when he did like the ask me questions? And people used to ask, "Oh, are we going to see this character in the game?" And he'll like give like iffy answers. I think we actually know what it means now. Like, let me go to the tweet. I gotta scroll up. Oh, oh, please. which is stupid. Goodness, that would be terrible. I don't know. And the way that they described it in the Q&A thing, let me try to pull it up. They describe it as like the cameo fighters having their own like little roster thing, which is like I'm curious to see like how that's gonna look and like I don't know. I'm confused with that. Like there's like the main roster and then there's the cameo character roster. I don't know. The more I keep seeing cameo, it sounds stupid. I don't know. It doesn't sound right. And of course, it's Mortal Kombat. We gotta put a K in everything. Um, but I guess because I don't know if they're poking fun at them making little cameos. I guess. Uh, MDV, would you like to add anything from our we discussed earlier what our initial thoughts of the trailer was, and we talked about the Shang Tsung pre-order ones. So if you want to add anything to those, you can do that now. Bro is muted. Good. So earlier, like at the beginning of the podcast, we discussed our initial thoughts on the trailer and the Shang Tsung pre-order bonus. If you want to add anything to those, you can speak your opinion on them. Right, right, right. That's what I was saying. Me too. I don't know. I like spending $5.99 on a character that we already know is going to be a heavy influence in the story and a big influence in the game. Like, why would you? I don't understand that. And right, or like another or Motor, or maybe I don't know. I just I can't wrap my head around it. I know I'm not bothered as it. I'm not bothered by it as much, but like the more I sit and think about it and talk about it, the more I like. This is a terrible idea. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think it's a terrible idea to have him as the pre-order. He can be. I'm like, 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 I guess they're trying to, but exactly. I think that, right, right. exactly. But right, yeah. Um, let me see. I think that. Oh, wait, can you all hear me? James can take this one first. I said James and say you. You can pick. You take this one first. All right, definitely. Do I don't like comic characters being in Mortal Kombat. I mean, that's cool. Nickelodeon will not let Shredder be in Mortal Kombat. I don't see it happening. As long as Nickelodeon owns the rights to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, it's low chance. No, that would be terrifying, bro. Not terrifying, but it just wouldn't look right. Exactly. Like you don't want to see Batman getting his head torn off. It's the same reason why MK versus DC didn't have actual fatalities. No one wants to see Superman with a hole in his chest. You know they were. Are you serious? But he, he, it's still Superman. Like, come, I don't know, bro. Some of the choices I see on Twitter are just like, bro, what? Just it makes me question, like, dude, like niggas want Ellie from The Last of Us. That what? You're lying. You got it. Exactly. Nor could he probably do it. I don't think he could do it either. Well, no, he could. I don't know. I feel like we got spawned in the wrong MK game. Yes, please. With a proper right. It's the only way. It's the only way. Right. Like even though I know people don't like it as much, like I know people didn't like it as much, like Alien versus Predator. It was still cool to see in a Mortal Kombat game, like, even though I know people don't enjoy it. I didn't either, but I just know people didn't. Right. Arctic. No, it wouldn't make sense. Like that's like I know different franchise like Marvel vs. Capcom 3, like characters like Rocket Raccoon, Beautiful Joe, Arthur. I do not like playing against those characters online because like a lot of medium high attacks do not hit them. They're so easy. They can dodge them easily and just combo off of you. So it really wouldn't be fun or fair. That's true. Yeah, I don't see them implementing any combo starters like that either. Um, that's true. That's true. That's true. So, who are you guys' most wanted Mortal Kombat characters? You don't want Natara or Astra of them? You really want Astra? I really love her hat. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand that. I can give I can I can get behind that. It's I heard Motaro's base roster. Right. Exactly. So we need to support more black business, bro. That's stupid. No, don't say that on Twitter. To be fair, they didn't, try to make it not a Kendrick ball. He throws fireballs and he's alright. I mean, I'll take him back. I mean, I liked him at Snowblind. I have a feeling they're gonna take the old models, throw a upscaled version of them, have them come out and just do a old move they have. I feel like they're gonna put zero effort into it. I don't know if that's just me or which is very interesting. What do we do? I'll say yes. I feel like they hinted at it a lot. You can clearly tell that they weren't supposed to leave fans in the dark for 7 months. That wasn't supposed to happen. But, like more than usual too. Like there was literally no content. We got that one movie skin and that movie skin pack. I mean, and it just we didn't hear from NetherRealm or Ed Boon at all. I swear, that's so good. Oh, definitely. After, ooh, that's a I'd say. Well, why don't you want story DLC? But I, you can say they technically they did tell a complete story at MK11. I want okay. I'll take the chapter stuff if we get semi open world. Like you have to go from place to place. I would love that. I feel like after Combat Pack 2, which hoping that we get 4 MK characters instead of um what 3. They do Combat Pack 2, and then they do like a little story expansion and they include all the MK characters from the previous DLC. Just basically what they did with Aftermath, but better. You guys catch my drift. I agree. Yo, you notice that there's no really like out like you said after Combat Pack 1, none of the characters are really fun to play. Bro, just my business. Sure. Me neither. I would have even I would have even taken if they did the mantle thing, like during the female night one. I don't either. I thought it was actually kind of cool, but too bad we'll never see it again because Mortal Kombat doesn't like representation. The white people, Johnny's confirmed. That's, can we just please get Sonya as a cameo fighter so she doesn't take up a spot on the base roster? She was mid, bro. Oh, oh my gosh. Dang, what? It's I feel that's fair. The voice, right? Community, and they just threw it away. I feel like, yeah, it wasn't that bad. The base roster, the base. I hate that. Oh no. Right. I'm just hoping that they. Yeah. Yeah. It's right. Right. I think that would be pretty cool to see. Oh, oh, sure. Wait, they did say that? When they said that? Yeah. So thank you for coming in, bro. Somebody. Thank you, bro. Yeah. You didn't even join the. You didn't even join the podcast, bro. Whoa. Whoa. Throwing shots. We are throwing shots. Well, all right. Well, let's go ahead. All right. Thank you, James, for coming on and being my co-host. Uh, and that's probably going to do the first episode of Enter the 24 Chambers. And we've only entered one chamber. And we want to thank you guys for coming in. If you did, thank you very much. Sorry we didn't look at chats if you guys were saying stuff. But yeah, if you guys like any